Alright, hello everyone. So, our mechanic just left. Had him come look at the corn header because I don't know what I'm looking at. Ended up adjusting a couple of these feeder chains. They were kind of close together. So, I got everything greased up. I think we're going to try harvesting corn today. Got a bunch of small fields to do. So, was going to do a bunch of other stuff, like work on my tool trailer, but if we can roll on corn, might as well do that. So have a couple things to adjust, and we're gonna clean all our wagons out from soybeans. I got a bunch of them lined up over there. And yeah, we should be ready to go. I'm gonna fill up fuel on this thing, see how much fuel we burn harvesting beans, and get after it. I'm just pulling up to the fuel barrel with the tractor. We got a little under half a tank left from beans, hauling beans into town. We've got the fuel here, might as well fill it up. My brother and my grandpa, they're both cleaning out the wagons, so they're ready for corn. Let's see how much we burned in this thing. Oh, I got it full. Went through just barely over 49 gallons of fuel, hauling soybeans into town. We're probably, I don't know, 7 miles from the elevator, 6-7 miles from the elevator, and we don't have a lot of ground to do, so it's not terrible, I guess. But next is to fill up that monster, the combine over there. I have no idea how much fuel we burned. It was a little under a half a tank, just like this, so we'll see what it's like. I don't really know where I'm going to park this yet either. They're cleaning out trailers yet, so I might just park it on top of this hill and call it good, and then go get the combine ready. I ended up cleaning all the windows and cleaned the air filter that's right up. Can't really see it, it's in that corner. But now we're ready to get fuel in this thing. Then I think we're going to go to lunch. It's almost 11:30. Guess I went through almost 3/4 tank of fuel harvesting beans, so I have no idea how much it's going to take me to harvest corn. We don't have a lot of acres to do every year, but it's enough to keep us busy for now. Hope to get a lot more in the future, but we'll have to see what the future holds. So, pulling up to the fuel barrel again. We'll zero it out and see how much we put on. I think he filled up our little loader tractor too, so that one's ready to run grain. Just so happened to be my brother decided to come out last night, went to the bar and everything, so let's get this thing filled up. Pretty much got it full. Put 66 gallons, a little over 66 gallons in, so I think we're gonna head into town and get some lunch before we try harvesting corn. Got it finally rolling. Opening up fields now. First full tank. It was a nightmare to get going. I kept throwing a feeder chain. Ended up being a bent sprocket, a front nose sprocket, so that was fun to figure out. And then I got a big hole in my transition cone right underneath me here. Ended up taping that with some window tape I had in my tool trailer, so hopefully that'll hold. At least get me through this year. But so far it's looking pretty good. I don't know how wet it is. My grandpa ran a sample into town. A couple of the stalks are kind of green yet, but it's anywhere from 12 to 20%, it seems like, talking to some other farmers in the area. But I won't know until he gets back. First wagon of corn going out. I got it pretty full. That's one of my better wagons. So I'm just going back into my row now. Rolling coal pretty good. That old 33 does a good job. I have been thinking about getting something like a 2594 or something along those lines, to a 2-wheel drive version. That would be pretty sweet. I don't like how the front wheels always pull on that thing, running down the road like we always do. So that's where I made it before I got full. And yeah, so far it seems to be going all right. We'll just have to keep going and get done what we can get done. Well, I'm moving to a different field. Kind of see the wagons back there. I got those two full out of this one. I guess moisture was like 18.5 or something. So we did get this corn in a little late. I'm not really surprised about it, but my grandpa says wait a little bit, so that's what I'm gonna do. What he says goes. But I'm gonna go open up another field and see if that's any drier. It's a little higher, a little bit higher ground, so might be a little bit drier, but we'll see what happens. I think he went into town to get me some supper, but yeah, we're gonna open up another field while we wait. I got another full hopper. Didn't quite get cab corn. You can't really see it. Let's see. There. Could have gone a little farther, but might as well unload. I was right next to the wagon, so I'm just gonna see if I put anything in this wagon. I don't remember if I did or not, so then I'll unload this. I need to get a new light, nice LED for that, but job for another day. I ended up getting another grain tank full. I think I'm gonna be calling it for now. Grandpa says it's too wet, so we might have to wait a week or so, but it is what it is. We'll get it out eventually. So yeah, I'm gonna just unload into this wagon here and call it a night. So yeah, I don't know when I'll be back harvesting, but I'll start filming again when I do.